Hi, I'm Olympic gold medalist Shannon Miller. Welcome to my YouTube channel. We are all about helping you figure out the world of gymnastics and work on some of the basic and key components to the sport. I'm here with my friend Lindsay, who just turned 8 years old, and she has decided to spend her 8-year birthday with all of you guys, teaching you how to do the best handstand that you can do. I'm so excited. We are here at TNT Gymnastics and Fitness right here in Jacksonville, Florida. It's where my kids go. So this is kind of fun to get to know the gym a little bit more and be able to have a great helper with me. So let's get right to it. Handstand is a staple in the sport. You need it on every event. Vault, that's your block position. Bars, gotta cast to that handstand every single time. Beam and floor, of course. But how do you get an amazing handstand? Well, we're going to let you know. First, we have to have core strength. So all of the conditioning that you do, let's show some of the most common conditioning. Let's do hollow body rock. Awesome. Now a couple of V-ups. Love those, right? And then plank position. This one's good because you can do it while reading a book or watching television at night. All right, come on up. That's enough conditioning for us now. Conditioning is so important, and we're going to have a couple of videos on just gymnastics conditioning. But today we want to focus on that core body strength and how it applies to the handstand. So one of the drills that you can work on if you're at home, always being safe about this, of course, but we all like to do gymnastics at home. So find a wall and hopefully something padded, a carpeted area, maybe you even have a panel mat at home, something safe and cushioned. And you're going to kick up to a handstand, but unlike most, you are going to kick up with your belly to the wall. That's going to help you keep that straight position. In a handstand, you want to have all of your body parts stacked up. My coach Steve used to take karate when he was younger, and his sensei, his coach, would always tell him, if you stack your bones up all in a line, that's the strongest position you can be in. And he would tell me this, and I always remembered that for a handstand. Stack your body parts. You don't want your head out and your bottom out and that arch back. So we're going to show you how you can get an exact straight handstand. All right, go ahead and kick up with your belly to the wall. All right, and creep your hands in. You want to get your hands as close to the wall as you can. That is going to show you that vertical line. And she is doing the absolute perfect handstand right here. You can see her head's in the line. We're going to do it a different way so you can see the angles a little bit more in a second. But this is perfect position. This is something that you can do at home multiple times a day, and it's very safe and very effective. Come on down. Thank you. Now, one of the things that the wall helps you do is keep that vertical line. One of the things that we see most often in a handstand is we kick up and we don't quite make it to that vertical line. You feel like you're going to go over. So this helps you understand when your heels are on top of your head, that's exactly the position you want to be in. And the more often you can practice that, the more often, the easier you're going to find that position in the gym because your body's going to get used to it. Now, Lindsay, I want you to kick up to a handstand here, and I'm going to show a few of the pitfalls of a handstand. Now, before you kick up, because I don't want you to have to hold it forever, 3 of the most important things to remember in a handstand. Keeping your shoulder angle open, of course, but that's not even one of the 3. The back position. How many of you have seen, the kind of the booty out, piked position, or better yet, the banana back? We see that all the time, and often that's because we just don't have that core strength to really keep tight and keep in a straight line, or you've been holding the handstand for a while and you just get a little bit tired and you kind of slack a little bit in the middle. So we want to focus on that straight line and that core tightness. Also, head position, and I'm going to show you head position on Lindsay. She's been doing it perfectly in practice. We don't want to have that head out because then that causes the banana back. And you don't really want to be looking at your belly button. When your coach yells at you, keep your head in, keep your head in, they don't mean all the way down. What they mean is basically you want to look right down your arm to your wrist, and so you can see a little bit of the floor, but you don't have your head all the way out. You don't have it all the way in. You want to keep all the body parts in line. And I'm going to save number 3 for when Lindsay's done because it's the most special and most important. Go ahead and kick up. All right, pointed toes. Look at this body line. Look at her core strength. She is so tight, and this is a great leotard because it shows the perfect line. And see how her head, it's very minimal out, but that's exactly the position that you want to be in, where she can see a little bit of the floor, but her head is also in. Come on down. Great job. High five. All right, so that was an awesome job. Now the third thing I want you guys to remember is it's not just about your core and it's not just about your legs and where they're positioned. Don't forget about your forearms and your fingers. That's one thing that I see most. People forget to use their fingers. So when you're on the floor and you're in a handstand, make those very small changes. Don't make drastic moves. Tiny, tiny tweaks to your position, and oftentimes that happens from the elbow down. Use your fingers on the floor or on the beam. Dig in. Use those to kind of balance you out a little bit. Don't be moving your legs and your body around a whole lot because those are big changes. So that is kind of a few of my hints for a great handstand. Practice, 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 because that's what's going to get you really good, really quick. Thank you so much for joining us today, Lindsay. Great job. And thank you to TNT Gymnastics for letting us borrow this beautiful gym and basically play all day. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you're going to get a ton of great videos on how to do some of these foundational skills and how you can work them at home. See you next time. Thanks so much for tuning in. And if you want more gymnastics how-to on my YouTube channel, make sure to hit subscribe. And of course, if you want to keep up with all things Shannon Miller, make sure to follow me on social media.